Hi, I'm Anne Pringle Burnell, and welcome to the Stronger Seniors Workout Program. We have developed two new workouts for you, yoga and Pilates. As with our other videos, the Stronger Seniors Yoga and Pilates workouts are chair exercises that you can do at home that are safe and easy to follow. You'll be amazed. You'll experience more flexibility for functioning in daily life, a renewed sense of balance and well-being, as well as a marked improvement in strength. Welcome to yoga. The yoga workout is based on traditional yoga exercises over 6,000 years old, which have been modified for the chair. Whether you're flexible or not, the program was created for all levels. Yoga focuses your mind on breathing and relaxation. There's no need to push yourself. Just breathe slowly and allow your body to relax and soften into the poses. Remember, yogis were not built in a day. This is Edna and Jimmy. They are both yoga teachers. If you're a beginner, just watch Edna for the easier alternative positions for the exercises. Jimmy and I will be teaching the full exercises. There's no need to purchase special equipment. All you need is a sturdy, straight-back chair, like the one you have in your kitchen, and a small hand towel. It's best to place the chair on a sturdy surface, like carpeting or a mat with rubber backing for stability. Before we start, let's concentrate on some simple safety tips. As with any workout, begin slowly and stop if you experience any pain or discomfort. Wear comfortable, loose clothing so you can move. It's perfectly okay to do the first section of this workout one day and complete the remainder the next. Be sure to rest if you feel winded or you feel like you're overexerting yourself. Beginners, start with the level 1 option, and when you feel stronger, move on to level 2 for more challenge. You can watch the whole video before you exercise along with it, which will help you become familiar with the exercises. Let's begin.
So let's begin. Bringing the palms together in the center of the heart. Interlace your fingers, pointing through the index finger. Stretching your arms out in front of you, turn the inner elbows upward toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, extend your arms upward over the head. Inhale, reach up farther, and as you exhale, continue to reach up. Again, inhale, stretch your arms toward the ceiling. As you exhale, keep the length and see if you can extend just a bit farther. One more breath, inhale, and as you exhale, relax the arms down, palms up on your lap, gently closing the eyes, beginning to watch your breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you watch and listen to the breathing, begin to notice the back of your throat, making a narrowing there, so the breathing begins to take on a whispering or aspirant quality. On both inhalations and exhalations, you can hear the sound of a whisper. Begin to watch and listen to that sound. Take a few breaths just listening. And as you continue to listen to the sound of the breathing, begin to notice your body. We'll start with the crown of the head, noticing each part, the forehead, the eyes, the face, the jaws, the neck and the shoulders. Notice if you're holding on to tension anywhere, if you feel fatigue or tightness. Arms, hands, all the way to the fingers and fingertips. Noticing your chest, your heart, your abdomen inside and out, your back, your lower back, noticing your hips and your pelvis, your legs, knees, lower legs, and ankles. Noticing your feet and your toes. See if you can notice your whole body now from head to toe, watching and listening as the body breathes, as the heart beats.
And open your eyes. Place your palms down on your lap. We're going to warm up the neck. Just lower your chin towards your chest. Observe the sides and the back of the neck. Roll your ear towards your shoulder. And then gently roll center and ear towards the other shoulder. Roll center one more time. And ear towards the shoulder. And gently roll the head center and over towards the left. Notice the stretch on the sides of the neck. Roll back over to the other side. And we're going to lengthen through our opposite hand and fingertips, reaching the arm out and down towards the floor. Release the arm and roll the head forward and over to the other side. Reach the arm away from your ears, through the fingertips. And release the arm, roll the head center. Again, rolling the head to the side. Stay here, and you can lengthen and lift your hand up, touching the top of your head and gently pulling. Release that hand and roll the head down to the center. Other side, lean over to the side. Reach the arm up and over. Gently pull. And release your hand and roll down towards the center. Float your head back up to the center. We're going to make a lion's face. I want you to open your mouth, stick the tongue out, and look upwards. And release. One more time. Don't be afraid of looking silly. Look at us. And relax. We're going to lean forward slightly on our thighs and stretch our spine. I want you to round your spine and look at your lap. And go ahead and lengthen from tail to head. Cat stretch. Rounding the back. Keep your breathing going. And lengthen, sliding those shoulders open in front. Round your back, pulling in your abdominals. And lengthen from tail to head. Round your back one more time. And lengthen and lift that chest up just a little bit. And relax. We're going to come to the front edge of our chair. This is a mini cobra. Reach back and grab the sides of your chair. You can hold here if it's too far for you to reach back on the back. We're going to rotate our shoulders open and lengthen up our chest. And relax. Again, lengthen, and you can think of turning the pits of your elbows outward. And relax. One more time. And lengthen like a robin's chest. Let the chest expand and broaden. One more time. Hold here and breathe. Like a rooster, puff out your chest. One more. And release. Great job. We're going to sit back in the chair. Reach around and grab your pocket and the outside of your knee. Gonna hold here and then twist and turn to the right. One more breath in and out. And release back to the center. Again, hand on the pocket and hand on the knee. And Turn. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And release into the center. We're going to scoot forward on the chair again. Interlace your fingers behind your back. For those of you who can't reach, you're going to use your towel. We're going to open the chest and then take a bow forward, lifting our arms. Roll back up. And again, reach back and forward fold. Keep breathing and roll back up. Nice job. Now turn to the side. You're going to reach around behind you and interlace your fingers. If you have trouble or tight shoulders, you can use a towel. Inhale here, and you're going to just take a forward fold, reaching the arms as high as you can. Roll back up again. And one more time. Forward fold. Only raise your arms as far as comfortable. Breathe here. And roll back up. We're going to turn to the back of our chair, lengthen through the spine, and twist. On the inhale, expand. On the exhale, rotate and lengthen your spine upward. Again, inhale. And exhale, use the chair to facilitate your twist. And again, inhale. And get a little taller. Slowly release this pose. Let's do the other side. Turn to the side. If you need a towel, hold on to it. Open the front of your shoulders and expand your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Make sure to relax your neck and let your head hang. No tension in the neck. Roll back up again. Staying wide across the shoulders and keep your shoulders away from your ears. Forward fold. Lengthen and relax the back of the neck. Breathe in and roll back up. Now the twist. Turn to the back of the chair and inhale, lengthen through the spine from your sit bones to your crown, and exhale, twist. Again, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, rotate. One more inhale, and exhale, rotate. Slowly release this pose and come back to the front.
Now let's warm up the shoulders, the arms, and the upper back. Begin by taking hold of your opposite elbows, pulling your arms toward the right. Feel the stretch in the left arm and the left shoulder. Take a breath and then go back to center and then other side, feeling the stretch on the right side. Taking another breath and gently go back and forth, moving the arms from side to side, stretching the elbows towards opposite walls. One more time, each side. See if you can go just a little bit deeper each way. And from here, release, shrugging the shoulders. Ardha Garudasana, half eagle. Stretching your arms straight out to the side. Give yourself a hug, placing the right arm on bottom. Getting the elbows right on top of one another. Taking your right hand, reaching it upward, then your left hand, pulling the arms together as if you're going to clap your hands. Just do the best you can. If you have trouble reaching, use a towel to connect the hands. From here, we're going to press the elbows forward in front of you and downward, lengthening through the back of the neck. Feel that stretch in the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. Take a deep breath. And from here, pressing the elbows outward and upward toward the ceiling as far as you can reach up. Feeling that stretch, take a deep breath. And then again, pressing outward and downward toward the floor. And outward and upward toward the ceiling. Again, outward and downward toward the floor. Good. Inhale, take a deep breath, push outward and upward. One more time, pressing outward and downward. And as you inhale, reaching outward and upward. Release the arms, shrug through the shoulders, and relax for a moment. Let's do the other side. Taking the arms again out to the side, let's place the left arm on bottom this time. Taking your left arm up toward the ceiling, then your right arm connecting the palms as close together as you can. Use the towel if you need to again. Pressing your elbows outward as you exhale and downward. Take a breath or two here. Feel that stretch in the neck, the shoulders, and the back. And as you inhale, bring your arms upward now as you continue to press outward through the elbows. Taking a breath here, and on your next exhalation, press outward and downward, and outward and upward as you inhale. Again, exhaling downward and outward. And inhale, press outward and upward. Again, following the breath, move in the opposite directions, feeling the stretch and upward again. One more time, as far as you can reach down and as far as you can reach upward. Releasing the arms, place the palms in the lap, shrug through your shoulders, and feel the difference from when you began.
We're going to warm up our deep abdominal muscles and pelvic floor. Lean forward onto your elbows and roll your heels up off the floor so your weight is shifted to the balls and toes of your feet. While you're breathing here, I want you to squeeze and contract the deep pelvic floor muscles, like stopping the flow of urine. Squeeze and contract and really feel that deep contraction. Breathe while you're holding that contraction. It's as if you're driving and you have to go to the bathroom and there's no bathroom in sight. So really tighten it more. And one more. Breath in and out while holding the contraction. Hold it. Good. And release and roll up. We're going to do that again and concentrate on blowing all the air out of our abdomen. Here we go. Lean forward, elbows on thighs. Roll up onto your balls of your feet and your toes and shift your weight forward onto the balls of your feet. Inhale here. And as you exhale, concentrate on blowing out all the air below the navel, pulling your navel in as far as you can. And again, inhale. Deep contraction, still have to go to the bathroom. Blow out all the air. And one more time, inhale. And just lift those abs up into the body. Squeeze and contract. And release down. Rolling back up into sun salutations. Bring your arms in front of your heart. Hands together. Inhale, reach upward and get length through the spine. Exhale, open the hands and swan dive forward. Hands will go onto your shins and lengthen from your tail to your head. Glance upward, monkey pose, and roll forward again. Reach those arms out to the sides, reverse swan dive, inhale and get length. And return your hands to the prayer position. Exhale. Let's flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive over. Hands on your shins or on the floor. Lengthen through the spine and glance up. And exhale, fold forward, relax the neck. And hands fly out to the side, reverse swan. Get length and bring your hands back towards your heart. Last time, inhale, flow up. And exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen and glance upward. Really feel the stretch in the spine. Fold forward and hang your head. Reach your arms out to the side, wide, and feel the space between each vertebrae, and return your hands center.
Surya Namaskara C, salute to the sun variation. We'll begin by turning to the right. Beginning with a prayer to the heart, inhale, reaching the arms up to the ceiling, stretching through the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward, relaxing the head and neck. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthening the spine, looking forward. Exhale, release back downward. Bringing your hands back to your lap now, reaching your right hand toward the back of the chair, your left hand toward the side of the chair. Stretch your left leg back behind you, pressing through that left heel. For those of you who have knee problems, feel free to watch Edna stretching your left leg out towards the front of the chair. Let's take a deep breath here, feeling that stretch in the front of the left hip flexor. One more deep breath, inhale. And exhale, bringing that leg back forward to our starting position. Come into a forward fold again. Inhale, monkey pose. Come up halfway, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, fold forward deeper. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reaching the arms over the head. Exhale, draw a prayer to the heart. We'll do one more on this side. Inhale, reaching upward. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, down deeper into Uttanasana, forward fold. Taking your hands again up to your lap. Gently hold on to the back of the chair, extending your left leg back behind you. This time, inhale, reach your left arm up over the head, stretching it skyward. Take another deep breath as you inhale. And exhale, reach back to our original position, forward fold. Let's inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, down deeper into the fold, and now reverse swan dive. Come up, touching the palms. Exhale, draw a prayer to the heart. Let's turn back forward and we'll do the other side. So turning to your left now, sitting sideways again, bring a prayer to the heart. We'll begin. Inhale, reaching arms upward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthening the spine, looking upward. Exhale, down farther into the fold, taking your hands to the lap. As you inhale, come up, take your left hand to the back of the chair, stretch your right leg back. You can hold on to the side of your chair with the right hand. For those of you with knee problems, again, be sure to watch Edna. Extending through that right leg, press the heel back, take a deep breath. And exhale, bring the leg back to the original position, coming into a forward fold. Again, inhale, come up halfway, stretching the spine, go deeper as you exhale. And inhale, reverse swan dive, coming up to the top. Exhale, draw a prayer to the heart. We'll do one more on this side. Again, inhale, reaching upward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthening, looking forward. Exhale, deeper into the fold, taking your hands to your lap now. Again, extending the right leg back as you take hold of the chair with your left hand. Pressing the heel back. This time, reach your right hand up toward the sky, taking a deep breath, stretch through the arm and the leg. And as you exhale the next time, bring your leg back to the original position and come into a forward fold. Let's inhale, come up halfway, stretching through the spine, looking forward, go deeper as you exhale. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, come up, touching the palms, and exhale, draw a prayer to the heart. Good, let's turn back forward now and take a moment feeling the effects of the sun salutations.
Now we're going to do a mountain pose with a prayer twist. Bring your heels just a little bit wider than your toes. Clasp the hands together. Inhale, reach up long and ground down through your feet. We're going to rotate here and lean our left elbow to our right thigh. Twist and look to the side of the room. Inhale, come on up again. And on the exhale, rotate elbow to opposite thigh and twist. Let's do that again. Inhale and get length through the spine. And on the exhale, cross your elbow to the opposite thigh and rotate. Press those palms together. And inhale. Get length through the spine. Rotate into the prayer twist. Coming back up to the center one more time. And exhale. We're going to come to the edge of our chair for the pigeon. Legs are going to go out straight. Keep the knees slightly bent. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Hold on to the chair. Edna's going to cross her ankles only. Slide that left foot in, closer to the chair. And again, take deep breaths. And again, and just hinge forward slightly, lean forward. Notice the stretch in the hip. Continue to breathe into the stretch. And sit up tall. Release the pose. Again, we're going to start with our feet out, slight bend in the knees. Bring your left leg over your right. Slide in this foot as far as comfortable. And on the next exhale, slide it in a little bit more. Lean forward. Deepen your breath. And again, breathe in. And notice how your hip feels. Come on up to vertical and release the pose. We're going to reach our right leg out in front of us. Hands are mid-thigh and lean forward. Notice the stretch in the back of the leg. Deep breath in here and look at the floor. And slowly roll back up. Let's do the other leg. Pull your toes up towards your face on this stretch. Hands mid-thigh and lean forward. One more breath in. And roll back up. We're going to do that again. Bring your right leg forward. Hands are mid-thigh and lean forward. Notice the stretch. If you feel comfortable, you can reach the same hand towards those toes. Take some breaths here. And roll back up. Let's do the opposite side. Bring those toes up towards you, hands mid-thigh, and lean forward. Again, if you're comfortable, reach for your toes. Looking at the floor, keeping the head in line. Breathe deeply into the stretch. Keep that whisper sound of the breathing going. and roll back up. Let's do one more. Bringing that foot out, lean forward. Instead of the same hand, we're going to reach the opposite hand towards that leg. And breathe. And notice the stretch a little bit differently than the same hand. And roll back up and release it. Let's do the other leg. Hands mid-thigh, lean forward, reach up and over across. You can touch the ankle if you can't reach all the way towards the toes. And release and come back up. We're going to open our feet just a little bit. This is going to be a twist with a side stretch. Reach across to your opposite knee and your pocket. Okay. Then you're going to just lean forward and drop the elbow down, leaning forward. Take that opposite arm and reach forward towards the front of the room, arm by the ear. And breathe here. And lengthen through the side of the body. And again, inhale. And exhale. And release and come on up. Great. We're going to do that on the other side. Reach across the outside of the knee and your pocket and rotate and get length through the spine. Lean down and drop your elbow to the opposite knee. Reach the arm up and over by your ear and reach forward, lengthening the side of your body. Breathe. And lengthen a little bit more. And release up. Great. We're going to repeat the pigeon. Bring both legs forward and cross your ankle over the thigh. Edna's just crossing her ankles and we're crossing our thigh. Slide that foot in and lean forward. Breathe here. And again. Rolling back up. Both legs are going to come forward to start the pigeon. Cross the leg above the knee and slide that foot in. And hinge forward at the hips and breathe. And release the pose. Great. Slide back into the chair. This is called Paschimottanasana. Bring your feet forward and flex your toes towards you. Hold the chair and lean forward. Notice the stretch along the backs of the legs. And come back up and release it and relax your legs. Let's do that one more time. Bring the feet up and bring the toes towards you. Lean forward. And breathe in again. And release back. Nice job. Come to the forward edge of the chair. We're going to reach our arms forward in a chair pose. So I want you to just lean forward, sweep your arms forward, and reach towards the television. Now, with the length of your back, reach up tall and release down. Again, lean the chest forward and sweep the arms and reach towards the TV. With the strength of your back, ground down into your feet and rise up. And release down. Last time, we're going to reach forward and sweep. If you want to, you can place your hands here or on the chair, and we're going to transition into standing pose. Press and lengthen up. and release down. This segment is for standing exercises. You can skip this chapter if you're unable to stand or you would like to work your way up to it. If needed, pause the DVD here and carefully turn your chair sideways so that you can see the poses. You may want to watch this section first before doing it. Now we're ready to begin the standing poses. Downward dog. We're going to come to the chair. Place your hands on the chair, on the seat. If you don't want to flex your wrists so much, you can bring your hands out to the sides of the chair. Okay? Take a breath here, and the spine is nice and long. And you're going to walk your feet back and stick your tail out, lowering your chest as far as comfortable. Feel your tail rising and reaching out towards the other wall. Notice the stretch on the back of the legs. Walk back in close to the chair. Just regroup here. Deepen your breathing. Inhale and exhale, walking back. Lengthening your tail to the sky, lowering the chest as far as comfortable. Press down through your feet and your hands and walk back in towards the chair. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Walk your feet out. Lower your heels and lengthen. Stick out your tail. Keep your head between your arms, looking at the floor, and walk back in. Slowly roll up. Nice. Walk around to the back of the chair. We're going to reach our leg backwards, reaching with the heel. So slide that foot behind you and reach with your heel. Squeeze here. Lengthen your heel towards the floor. And release it. Other leg. Reach with the heel and really flex the foot. Reaching the heel towards the ground. And release. Let's do that one more time. Reach with your heel behind you. Squeeze the back of your legs and your glutes. Breathe and relax. One more time. Reach that heel for the floor. Pull the toes up. And relax. Great. We're going to do the full exercise. Walk back over to the seat side of the chair. Hands come down onto the chair. Again, if you want to grab the sides of the chair, you can, or if you're broad through the shoulders. Walk your feet back slightly away from the chair. In this position, it's really important to keep the abdominals pulled up and into the body. Okay? Reach with that leg to the back, hip height, heel reaching away from you. Keep your head in line with the spine. And think of lengthening from your heel all the way out through the top of your head. And breathe and pull up and in those abdominal muscles. And release that leg back down. Other leg. Reach the heel away from you, flex the foot, and lengthen from the heel out through the tops of your ears. Keep supporting in those abdominal muscles and release that leg. Walk your feet back into the chair and roll up. We're going to do that one more time. Roll back down, reaching for the seat of the chair. Walk your feet back slightly. Pull up and in. Reach with that heel away from you. Get length from the whole back of the leg along the spine and out through the top of the head. Balance. And release back down. Again, deep breath in. And reach that leg back, pulling up and in and supporting those abdominals. Don't lean too much weight on your shoulders. Keep yourself balanced. And release that leg back down, walking your feet back into the chair, softening the knees and rolling up.
Next, we'll do Trikonasana, the triangle. Begin by coming around to the seat side of the chair. We'll begin by turning the right foot toward the chair, stepping the foot as close in underneath the chair as you can. Taking the left foot back about 3 to 4 feet. We're going to turn the left heel out slightly as the right foot turns inward. Taking the hands to the hips, we're going to gently lean toward the right side, sliding the right hand down the thigh. Keeping the hand to the thigh, or those of you with more flexibility, feel free to extend the right hand to the chair itself, to the seat of the chair. Gently lengthen through the spine and turn your chest forward. Those of you who feel comfortable with the balance here, extend the left arm up toward the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders, feeling a stretch from your left hand, your left fingertips through the right hand, and feeling a stretch on the inner right thigh. Take 3 deep breaths here. Opening the chest, stretching through the arms, and straightening the legs. From here, take your left hand back to your waist, and taking your right hand back to your hip as you come back up. Bringing the feet back together, take a deep breath, noticing the difference between the sides of your body. From here, we'll do the pose on the other side, so simply turn around. We're going to do the same thing, stepping the left foot forward underneath the seat of the chair, the foot facing toward the chair. We'll step the right foot back, turning the right heel outward slightly. From here again, begin with the hands and the hips, facing toward the back of the room. Inhale, get longer in the spine, and exhale, we'll take the left hand down the thigh. And again, those of you with more flexibility, reach the left hand to the seat of the chair. Tucking in your tailbone slightly, making your spine longer. Those of you with the proper balance, extend your right hand up toward the ceiling, keeping your gaze forward in front of you. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Feeling the stretch in the inner thigh. Those of you with the proper balance, extend your right hand up toward the ceiling, keeping your gaze forward in front of you. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Feeling the stretch in the inner thigh, stretching through the arms. And 1 more deep breath. From here, take your right hand back to the hip, and your left hand as you come back up to standing position, bringing your feet back together. Take a deep breath, notice the body.
If needed, pause the DVD here to turn your chair back to the front. We're going to do standing mountain pose. Edna's going to take a seat. Jimmy's going to have his feet hip-width apart with the toes slightly inward. I'm going to bring the toes together with the heels apart. Start to ground down through your feet and your heels. Lift and spread your toes. Feel your weight shift back into the base of the foot and in the heels. Bring your tailbone and point it gently towards the earth. So you may need to tuck your tail a little bit. Reach your fingers forward, palms together. Interlace the fingers and bring the index finger forward. Turn the pits of your elbows towards me. Inhale and lengthen up. Continue to ground down through the feet and feel the tips of your fingers reaching upward. 3 breaths, continue to get length through the body. Ground down, point your tailbone downward, and again. Now we're going to lean up and over towards the side. Feel the length in the side of the body. Bring it back up to center. Up and over to the other side. Keep reaching out and resist by pushing down through the right foot as you lean to the left. And bring it up center. 1 more time. Lean over to the right, push down through the left foot, up into the center. One more time. Reaching up and over. Keep pulling that tailbone down towards the ground. And release. In the center, and bring the hands back down. We're going to sit down for the relaxation. Look back and sit down in your chair.
Chetanasana, awareness pose. Begin sitting back in your chair, letting your back rest against the back of the chair. Turning your palms facing upward, gently close your eyes and begin to watch your breathing again. Now you can let your throat open. No more Ujjayi pranayama, no more whispering sound, just letting the breath become soft and silent. As you continue to watch the breathing, we'll again begin to notice the body, starting with the 10 toes. Noticing your feet and your ankles, your lower legs, your knees and your thighs. Noticing the areas we stretched today, the hips. Notice your pelvis, your abdomen, inside and out, your lower back, your chest, your rib cage, your upper back. Feeling your 10 fingers now. Feel your hands, your forearms, your upper arms and your shoulders. Noticing your neck, the back of the neck where it meets the head, and your face, your jaws, your eyes, and your forehead, all the way to the crown of the head. Take a few moments now and just noticing your body, and notice your body from head to toe. Watching your body breathe, watching the heartbeat. From here, begin to deepen your breathing again, both inhalations and exhalations. Starting to awaken your body again, begin to move your toes, rub your index finger and thumb together to awaken the hands, moving your ankles a little bit, rotating your wrists. And then from here, gently opening your eyes. To bring a prayer to the heart again, Anjali Mudra. Thumbs touch the sternum or the center of the chest. We'll finish today by chanting Om. Take a deep breath in. Recognizing the divine within you that is the same as the divine within me. Namaste. In this section, I'm going to show you some basic exercises for the feet to help keep the feet strong and supple, maintaining the arch, and help prevent foot disorders such as plantar fasciitis and bunions. So we'll begin by bringing the feet underneath the hips. And I want you to just go ahead again, toes face directly forward, turning your heels out slightly. We'll begin by curling the feet, lifting the arch, folding the toes on top of one another, feeling a little bit of work here on the arch of the foot. From here, placing the foot back down toward the floor, place the weight between the big toe and the second toe and lift and spread your toes. feeling the stretch and space between each toe. Repeat again, curling the foot under, creating a deeper arch, and then again, pressing downward through the ball mount of the big toe as you lift and spread the other toes. Repeat this several times, each time seeing if you can go just a little farther, curling the feet a little farther, and then extending the toes a little farther in all directions. It should be repeated 10 to 20 times. When you've finished, we'll begin again lifting and spreading the toes, and we'll come up on a releve. For those of you who have a trouble balancing, feel free to use the side of the chair, the back of the chair again. As you lift up, place the weight again between the big toe and the second toe, pushing downward, making sure the ankles don't sickle. In other words, keeping the feet from rolling out, the ankles from rolling out to the side. Once you have that, once you find that position, gently lower back down. Weight back to the heels, lifting and spreading the toes. Again, coming up onto the toes, placing the weight on the ball mount of the big toe, keeping the ankles steady and firm, and gently coming back down. Again, lifting and spreading the toes. We'll do this a few more times. Gently shifting forward, lifting up onto the tiptoes, and then gently coming back down to the floor. Feel free to practice these exercises daily. These exercises will help to keep the feet strong and healthy. Those of you with foot problems may wish to practice more for an extended period of time.